Finish reading that. Or did you?
According to John 1:1,
Yeah.
his word was not only with him, but was him. That word later became flesh and dwelt among us. The word dwelt translates from the Greek word skinu, which means to tent or encamp, as was the case with the Old Testament tabernacle. Through Jesus Christ, God's presence dwelt in the midst of his people. Jesus' body became the temple of God.
Jesus' body became the temple of God. When we got filled with the Holy Ghost, what did our body become?
The temple. Hallelujah. Let me dwell. The temple.
You are the temple of God now. You are the temple of God. God needed a place to dwell. He is dwelling in you. You are housing God. That's why.
That's enough to keep you out of sin.
There you go. You are housing God. Sin and God can't stay in the same place. Listen at me, children. Okay.
He will not dwell in a unclean temple.
But not as the same. So God does not dwell in you until you get filled with the Holy Ghost.
Amen. Okay. I thought I said. Okay. I thought I said that if you got the Holy Ghost. Okay. But if you have the Holy Ghost, God is in you. You are the temple of the Holy Ghost. God dwells in you. That's why you stop sinning. Sin and God don't go together. Sin and God don't go together. Something is going to get destroyed. One of the two is going to be destroyed. That's why the Bible says you can't serve two masters. Remember in that, and Dagon, remember what happened to him? Same thing. That's what happened when you have the Holy Ghost and then sin come in. God and sin don't go together. That's what we're talking about. God and sin don't go together. Now, okay. It says, in him was life, and the life was the light of men.
Glory to God. Glory.
When you were born into this world, you have a light.
Glory.
Everybody have a little light. It's up to you how that light grow. Go back and read. Okay, now you have to feel.
And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth it not.
The light shineth in darkness. That little light that's in you. Woo! Honey, you are full of darkness until Christ come into your life. But you were born into the world with a little light. Listen, read.
There was a man sent from God whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of that light, that all men through him might believe.
So you got that little light. because everybody got it. To see Jesus Christ and to accept him. But you can either accept him or you can reject him. But you got that little light to see him. You can accept or you can reject him. Read. And we've been talking about John. He was not that light, but he was sent to bear witness of that light. See, Jesus Christ is that light. It said, that was the true light. Read the 9th verse.
That was the true light, which light is every man that cometh into the world.
Every man that cometh into this world. See, you were born, you had a little bit of light. It's up to you what you do with that light. It's up to you whether you accept it or you reject it. It said, John came getting the people ready for Christ. He came to get them ready. You got to even, let me tell you something. God is so holy and so clean. That's why we say, you can't come before God any kind of way. You have to even get prepared before you can. That's why John said, prepare yourself. It then says, after oh Lord have mercy. That's why you don't come to church any kind of way. You got to even clean. Lord have mercy. You can't go before God any kind of way. You got to prepare yourself.